To the dissection of the heart. Before I open up the heart to feel the interior walls, I'm going to start with the exterior. So the first thing is going to be down here in the corner. The pointed tip is going to be the apex. The apex is formed by the left ventricle, and it is used a lot when listening to the heart because it creates the biggest contraction. So it's easiest to be able to detect heart diseases. And then exactly opposite from the apex is going to be the base, and that's going to be up here. It's the top part of the heart. And it is where the apex and the aorta connect to the heart, which creates the correct blood flow to the heart. And it's also the point of attachment for a lot of different major blood vessels. The interventricular septum. This is going to be right in between both of the ventricles, the right and the left, which helps maintain correct blood flow. Okay, so next we have the atriums. So we've got the right atriums here and the left atriums here. But I'm just using these ones here because they're easier to see based on the way that this heart decided to cut. And so we're starting with the right atrium. The right atrium is going to receive, the atriums are basically the receivers of the body. And then I like to say that the ventricles are like the pumpers of the body. And so the right atrium is going to receive oxygenated blood from the body. Okay, moving on to the left atrium. If you notice cuts in this video, I'm sitting in a common area, so I have to keep pausing the video. Anyway, the left atrium is going to be right here, and this one is going to receive the oxygenated blood. This one's going to receive the oxygenated blood from the lungs instead of the body, like the right atrium. Okay, next is going to be the ventricles, right ventricle, left ventricle. So the right ventricle is the one that pumps so basically the right side of the heart, the right ventricle, right atrium, takes care of the deoxygenated blood. The right ventricle is going to pump deoxygenated blood from or to the lungs, sorry. And then the left ventricle here is going to pump the oxygenated blood through the aorta. So, okay, I'm going to point out the aorta in kind of a weird way here. So I put my probe through the aorta here, and then it's going to come down through here. And the aorta works with the left ventricle to transport the oxygenated blood from the heart to the body. Oxygenated blood, excuse me, to the heart. So, and then another thing I'm going to hit is just arteries in general. So we've got this artery, and then we've got the other coronary artery that's going to come down here, also from the aorta into the carries oxygenated blood to the heart. And then also the function of arteries in general is to carry not only the oxygenated blood but also remove different kinds of wastes from the blood as well. Okay, the next one's kind of hard to see, but right here is going to be the auricle. The auricle is going to be on both sides of the atriums. Here's the other one. And then this one is going to increase the volume of the blood that the atria contain, or able to contain, sorry. Okay, my heart does not have the best structure to point this out, but right in here is going to be, right there, is going to be the bicuspid valve. So the bicuspid valve is in between the left atrium and the left ventricle, right here. And it is going to prevent the oxygenated blood from flowing back from the ventricle to the atrium. Okay, next we've got the chordae tendineae here, and they just make sure that the valves open and close and maintain the blood flow, making sure there's no backflow from any of the regions of the heart. Okay, so this one did get cut by accident when I cut the heart in half, but it's going to be the superior vena cava is going to be on the top, and then the inferior vena cava is going to be down here. The job of the superior vena cava is to carry blood from the upper part of the body to the atrium down on the right atrium, sorry. And then the job of the inferior vena cava is to carry blood from the lower part of the body to the right atrium. And then here we have this is the clearest one you can see, it's going to be the papillary muscle, and this is just what keeps the chordae tendineae connected to the valves, the bicuspid, tricuspid. And then the tricuspid valve is going to be the one that's going to be in between the right atrium and the right ventricle, and it just supports the blood flow for that part of the heart. And then to cover the topic of veins again, it's going to be the superior and inferior vena cavas are going to be the main ones. Okay, and then last but not least, we have here part of the aortic arch. It's kind of hard to see on this heart specifically, but it's going to come around here is where the aortic arch is. You can maybe see it better with the heart together. The aortic arch. It's going to be the one where our right pieces are here. And this is going to supply oxygenated blood for the right upper part of the body. And then I'm just going to demonstrate by showing that if we put it through here, that it does go through the heart as the brachiocephalic should.